October 14th, we are launching the new CMVNY website. A mobile-optimized design makes navigating easy from any desktop computer, smartphone, or tablet, anytime, anywhere. An intuitive search functionality makes it easy for everyone to locate exactly what you're looking for right from the home page. Whether it be to file a permit, view a council session video, or pay a parking ticket. We have an agenda center and calendar function where all citizens of Mount Vernon can be informed of our upcoming public meetings and events. Built-in accessibility automation functionality that also translates to dozens of languages. Personalized login where you can download forms, submit applications and permits, pay bills, submit and track inquiries, comment on stories and topics of interest, and further engage in public dialogue. We hope that you take the time to enjoy our new CMVNY.com website, where communicating with the city of Mount Vernon just became so much easier.
Hi, Mount Vernon. This is Mayor Shawn Patterson Howard, and I'm here with our Commissioner of Management Services, Dr. Helen Uzmari. And Dr. Helen, so today we are launching our new website, CMVNY.com. It is not just a new face, but the whole functionality and back-end operations of it are new. Am I correct?
Yes, you're correct.
Can you give us a little update about some of the new things on our website and just walk us through?
Excellent. So we have built in one of the things that I love about the website is the fact that it translates to several dozens of other languages. That was feedback. We took feedback from various constituents, and we built it into the revision of the website. So we have, the transparency issues that we get often about, what is the agenda we have for an upcoming meeting, what minutes for any of the boards and the meetings, and all that transparency. We have that now as one of the key features on the website. We've also integrated 4 departments that had individual websites. The Department of Recreation. So it used to be a separate site that wasn't owned by the city. If we click on the link under departments, and we go to recreation, for example, we'll see that what's consistent with this website. And the others I'm going to mention is the fact that it's always an about us, so a little information about what this department does, and we're going to use that to promote all the activities that are going on, and this will be updated in real time. So as soon as we get any updates, we also have a calendar function, as you can see there, that talks about all the activities going on in the city, regardless of which department. So it will minimize the number of clicks. We will see that if you go to the Youth Bureau, so if you go to departments, so we can just click on City Home, that takes us right back. And now we can go to the Youth Bureau, for example. Same concept as recreation, so it's a website within a website. So again, you have things that are specific to this department, and easy navigation back to the main City Home, the CMVNY homepage. So again, you have the same look and feel. We've customized the colors of each department to make it look, unique. Let's try the police department. It's another one that, if you go City Home, and this time you go police, you'll find again the same look and feel, but this time, using their color schemes, their logos. The buttons are pretty similar, but they're specific to what this department is doing. We have all this functionality now where we can post any updates. For example, you see the missing persons information, and if you scroll down, you start to see things that apply to all the departments in the city. For example, the calendaring function. Under each one of these departments, you have the CMVNY Connect. So if you click on that, that is something we recently launched that takes you essentially to reporting any issues that we see across the city. Right. So if you click on that, you can report a concern. Like I said earlier, we changed, we added the language features, so we can actually just choose whatever native language that the constituent is looking to see. So if you're able to select Spanish, for example, on that, you'll find that everything on the website translates, accordingly. We've done other things like the agendas and minutes. So if you look at the agendas and minutes, there are several ways to get into the agendas and minutes, and one of them is right there, the button. You can see on the home page there, if you click on that as soon as we have any updates that is going on, whether it's with the city council meetings or with any of the boards, all this is now on the website. So this is going to be maintained to make sure that it's current. And even what we have as of yesterday's date has been uploaded here. And then, in terms of just searching, we have a department directory. If you're looking for an individual within the city, you can come in here and look them up very easily. We've tried to make it easy to use, friendly to use, consistent, so that the experience of each person coming to this website is about the same.
I mean, so, this really helps us get information out. If you could put yours on mute for a second. Yes. So this really allows us to get information out to the residents. For a while, we've had all of our social media pages, but there are people who are saying, well, I don't want to have to go from the police department page to the fire department page to the DPW page to the mayor's page to CMVNY. We don't want to have to jump around. We've always had a website, but for years, kind of the functionality and the ease of navigation wasn't easy. We updated it, I believe, in 2019, but still for us on this end, it wasn't easy to use and update, and so it went stale. And then for a long time in all of 2020 and the beginning of 2021, we've been wanting to update the website, but we had old servers that wouldn't have been able to hold this level of content, and so it crashed. So as Dr. Helen has already said, we have within the website, we also have sub-websites for recreation, for police, for fire, for the youth bureau. And so people want to know updated information on policing events and crime and statistics. You're able to go right on the website. You're able to hit the police page. You'll be able to look at statistics that are put out by the police department, giving that information. Other people have talked about open meeting laws, and Dr. Helen has just said, you can go on and you can look at the calendar and you can hit the calendar. And there was a city council meeting last night, and so you'll be able to see what the agenda for the city council meeting was, maybe what passed, what didn't pass. There's urban renewal agency meetings, there's board of estimate meetings, the different land use meetings like the architectural review board, the zoning board, the planning board. Those agendas will be on the website as well as the minutes for you to see. We know that it is the recreation department that leads the feeding effort, so you'll always be able to go get updated information there. They do a lot of the activities. So as you can see right now, all of their flyers and their happenings and their event are right on their page. So this is good information. It takes a lot of work. And I think what's also great is that CMVNY Connect is also integrated into the website. So that's the app that you could download to your phone, but not everyone is very comfortable always using their phones. And so if you're at a desktop, this is comfortable, you can use it still as well. Do we allow for people to call in and still make complaints or report things? Yes. But when you're using CMVNY Connect, it provides you more with an opportunity to get a receipt, to track the progress of your complaint and things of that nature Whereas if you make a phone call, people are working. They're not just always sitting at their desk waiting for your phone call, or they might be handling other business. And so you can, at 2 o'clock in the morning, from the comfort of your computer or the comfort of your phone, log in a complaint or a concern, and it will be handled and people will get back to you. So we're just excited about the enhanced functionality of this site, and it's just much easier to use. You can pay bills online, you can file for permits online. It'll tell you what you can do online and what you still have to come into the office and provide. So this is really important. Another part is that we have the community calendar. So we already said the community calendar is on there. You can click and you can find information under the community calendar as to what's happening. And we will be starting to work also probably, now as we get our internal calendar get together, we'll work with some of our community organizations and faith-based organizations to begin to add and enhance that so people can get a better idea of what's happening all around the city. Also, it's really important that we, under DPW, you're going to have information about alternate side of the street parking, trash pickups. And the community has to take some responsibility for some of this. So, Monday was Columbus Day, Indigenous Peoples Day. It was a holiday this past Monday. And I was just shocked and amazed. I mean, it's the same time every year. It's not a holiday that just came up. And on Columbus Day, the city is closed, but yet people put their trash out on Sunday night for Monday. And so, as you know that different days are coming, you're going to know, people knew that alternate side of the street parking was canceled, but they didn't pay attention to the fact that they maybe should not put their trash out. And so these things are here. You also have on there a school bar. So while the school is a totally separate government from the city of Mount Vernon, it is still a part of the Mount Vernon, city connection. And so there is a tab where you can hit and it'll take you over to the school district's website. Maybe we should add one for the library as well. I mean, because that's another, anchor institution within the city. We could always add that later, but it is nice that there are the connections that can take people seamlessly in and out of the city's website to some of our sub websites. I believe the fire department also has a separate website within this, correct? So every department has a page, and some departments just have bigger built out pages, which will come across as separate pages, and you can navigate them through the main page and get there the same way. So is there anything else, Dr. Helen, you'd like to tell us about on this website?
I think I do want, our residents and our constituents to actually go onto the website and navigate. Let us know, what we need to improve. Any feedback will be useful. So this is, a great start for us. We do have, like I said, the ease of navigation, the look and feel, the consistency. But there's some things that we may still need to refine, and that will be dependent on the feedback we get from the public. So I really thank everyone who's helped me to get to this place, and I'm looking forward to maintaining this site to make sure that it continues to do what we intended, for it to do, which is a vehicle for getting information across to residents.
Well, thank you again. And as you stated, there are a lot of people that worked on this, from management services to the comms team to, I guess, the website development and maintenance team, which represents every single department in the city. This is going to be great. Like we said, it's just an easier flow of communication. And in this age where we're dealing with the pandemic, we have come to rely more and more on people being able to do government business and interact with the government through remote means. And so the building out of this website has been important. And as Dr. Helen has already stated, please, as you're using it, please send us information and notices of how we might be able to improve the system for you, what other information you might be interested in seeing on the site. It is a work in progress, but this is an excellent new tool built from scratch, incorporating some of the things that we had on the old website, adding new things, and again, most importantly, making it much more functional for the user. And it's on a much more stable platform as well as server. So it's been a multi-tiered process. This is part of our overhaul of computer information systems and technology here in Mount Vernon. I think we're off to a good start. We thank you and your team for the work and all of the people who are helping to build this out.
Thank you so much.